Have you ever threatened a kid with extortion because he hurt your feelings? Well, if you answered yes, you're a scumbag, and you have something in common with CNN.
You are fake news.
This strange tale begins with a Reddit user named Han Asshole Solo that created this mildly amusing meme on Reddit that became a video.
Oh my God, what's gonna happen?
It's Donald Trump when he was on wrestling, beating on Vince McMahon, but with the CNN logo over the face. I may not like Trump, but the meme had its merits. CNN is being a real tryhard when it comes to discrediting Trump, and yet he's like Teflon. And their ratings are going down faster than 10-year-old Milo Yiannopoulos in a room full of old priests. Well, apparently CNN was so offended by this playful meme that they first attempted to claim it was inciting violence against CNN. And after nobody bought that line of complete bullshit, they saw fit to track down the kid who made the meme and question him. I say kid because it's been rumored he was 15, and this seems like something a 15-year-old would do, but it hasn't been substantiated, so as far as I can tell, he could be a 35-year-old guy in his mom's basement doing it. Han Asshole Solo ended up sending out this apology, which really seems to be made under duress and through coercion, as he previously had stated that he was rather proud of the fact that God Emperor Trump retweeted his work. Afterwards, CNN released this statement. In it, CNN openly states the reason he wishes to remain anonymous is for the safety and dignity of himself and his family. They acknowledge his concern for his safety, and yet, at the end of the statement, they make what could easily be construed as a veiled threat. Hell, not even well veiled, actually. CNN reserves the right to publish his identity should any of that change. They've qualified it. They've put a condition on his continued anonymity, and which they know is tied to his safety, to the safety of his innocent family. And it's not just the Trump meme. CNN has taken it upon themselves to force him to remove all of his shitposts and never shitpost again. They're forcing him to alter his very nature, and even if it's for the better, they still haven't had the right nor authority to do so, just because they got butthurt feelings. But this is really about something far more insidious than hurt feelings. CNN is trying to silence detractors, and it's willing to use the weight of a national 24-hour news corporation to bear down on even the smallest of civilian targets. Julian Assange was quick to point out how such coercion is illegal. This is an attack on free speech that potentially affects everyone down to the line to the smallest Reddit user. To think that an entity of such great influence and wealth could at any time drop the extortion hammer on such a harmless form of expression in an attempt to silence opposition and control the narrative is both a terrible and unacceptable prospect. This is like David and Goliath, except David just gets his head crushed by an unstoppable giant, and the Israelites are forced to apologize. Oh yeah, and you may have seen this video on YouTube.
I thought it was remarkable that CNN found the Reddit user who created the GIF of, Donald Trump in the wrestling video and where he punches CNN. So the investigative team went back and found the guy.
You got your camera on? Huh?
Don't touch me, sir.
It only costs $35 to bust this man in the mouth.
Sir, who are you?
None of your business.
Then what do you have? Why are you touching me? Don't touch me. This is assault right now. And we'll call the police if you don't have
Good. Let's get him down here.
Call them. Your son's facing some pretty serious charges, and you seem to be back in business now. We'd like to...
Don't you dare attempt to go in my business.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but that's fake news right there. That clip is actually from a much older story about some tax fraud shit, and somebody just slapped the other shit on top.